Hello YouTube, welcome back to JoJo BF Fame, and in today's video I've got a review of the Scout class in Battlefield 1. So let's get into it. So the role of the Scout is to spot enemies and to eliminate enemies from afar and cover your allies as they advance from afar. Very distinct role. There's not really like anything in there to like mud up the water or anything. It's just plain and simple. That's your role, and for the most part your gadgets and your guns help you fulfill this role very easily. It's pretty cut and dry with the Scout class. With that being said, let's get into the gadgets. The first gadget I want to talk about that the Scout class has is the K bullets. These bullets do small amounts of extra damage that are intended for anti-vehicle use. These rounds can pierce the armor of a tank or lightly armored vehicles and kill people inside. I don't have a lot of experience with this gadget, so I can't really tell you if it's good from first-hand experience, but it sounds great. I know the little I've used it, I did not like it that much, but I'll use it some more, and maybe I'll do a follow-up video to tell you guys how I feel about that gadget in particular. Next, we've got the trench periscope. They're just basically binoculars. They're nice for spotting enemies across the battlefield without giving off that glint that your sniper scope does. And yeah, that's basically what they do. Then you got the flare gun. The flare gun has two variants. You can spot or you can flash with either of the variants. As you can tell from their names, they do exactly that. The spotting flare gun spots enemies on the map, and the flash flare gun blinds enemies that are in its radius. The spotting is very useful, and the flash is very useful as well. I usually run with the spotting because, like I said, that's the role of the Scout, to spot enemies for your teammates and to take them out from afar. And by spotting them, you fulfill one of your roles, and you make it easier for yourself to do your second role. The next gadget we've got is the sniper decoy. These are heads on sticks that mimic the scope glint that is given off when you aim down sights with a sniper rifle. These things are creepy as hell. There's just no way else to describe them. They're pretty pointless, honestly, and they're just freaking creepy. I mean, you're just running around and you see these heads on poles and shit while you're running, and it just scares you, man. But from a very far distance, they are hard to distinguish from an actual sniper. So if you're getting shot at by another sniper from very far away, yes, use them, but other than that, they're not very useful. Next, we've got the sniper shield. This is a metal shield that you can put down, and you can aim your gun through a slit in it and shoot from it, and it protects your head. These are alright, but they kind of give your position away, so they're not that great. Next, we've got the tripwire bombs. Now, there's three variants of all of these, and they all basically do the same thing. You've got the high explosive variant, the gas variant, and the incendiary variant. They all cover your back and position from wherever they're placed, so you can take out and spot more enemies. Now, the high explosive variant will do damage to some tanks and vehicles, but is very unlikely that they're going to run over one of these. So let's get into the weapons. The weapons at the disposal of the Scout class are single action rifles. They're either bolt or lever action. They do very high damage, and a new feature to these weapons that was not in any previous Battlefield is the sweet spot. The sweet spot is a certain range where each of these rifles will kill somebody with a one-shot body shot. So if you know the sweet spot of your rifle and you can make sure that your engagements are within that range, you will dominate on the battlefield. So for example, the SMLE, I believe, has a sweet spot from 40 to 80 meters. I may be wrong on that, but it has a sweet spot from 40 to 80 meters, and it's one of the best guns for a sweet spot shooting in the game. So that means from 40 meters out to 80 meters out, you will kill somebody with one shot to the body. So this is very useful. And at most distances, all these rifles will kill one shot to the head. Now, my favorite rifle in this class is the Russian 1895 sniper variant. This gun is a beast. It's got a scope and a bipod, so you can just sit out there and pick people off from across the battlefield. It's also got a fast rechamber rate, making it good for mid-range sniping, and its sweet spot is 60 to 98 meters. So you're not sniping at extreme distances, but you're not up in somebody's grill when you're shooting at them. So it's very good for mobile and aggressive sniping. So here's some of my tips for playing the Scout class in Battlefield 1. Move positions. After a couple of kills, the other team kind of knows where you're at, so you want to make sure you keep them on their toes and you move positions so that they don't pin you down and get you killed. You don't want to get pinned down, so this goes into the last one. So just move positions. Keep enemies on their toes. Yeah, that's the same thing, moving around. Keep your distance. Try to keep your engagements within that sweet spot for your rifle. That will help you come out of most of your engagements alive, A, and B, it'll keep most of your enemies farther away, so it's harder for the other classes, the assault, the medic, and the, oh crap, what's the name of the other one? I'm drawing a blank here. The support class. It'll keep them all farther away from you, and you'll be the one at the advantage. Because like I said, you want to stay far away when you're taking out targets with the Scout class's rifles. Well, that's all I've got for the Scout class today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, I'll see you all on the battlefield. Peace. When you fall, everyone stands. Another day and you've had your fill of sinking. With the life held in your hands are shaking cold.